Okay, we are back to the Banner Saga. Bodies blanket the area as though the snow itself had turned black and red. You walk between clusters of survivors taking account of your warriors. We got about 586 in total. Eventually you cross paths with Mugger. This was a tough one, he says. Hope we don't face worse the further we go, but this could be a hint of things to come. You nod. Let's check out that village. The wounded are gathered and you head towards what is left of the village ahead. You wander through the small village. Where there had been the cacophony of battle before, now an eerie silence hangs over the place. Bodies of dredge and villagers make a macabre path to houses that have been ripped apart as if by a tornado. Irsa stops in her tracks. Hear that? She all but whispers. It sounds like crying. Soon you discover a trapdoor partially hidden by a carpet. A woman's scream dies in her throat at the sight of a varl instead of dredge. Men and women both are huddled together. A baby cries on her mother's shoulder. They are clearly awed to see so many warriors. What do we do now, they ask. Go to Strand. We'll send escorts with you. You gather a handful of warriors to send back with the frightened villagers. With the path already cleared behind, they shouldn't find too much trouble along the way, but you'll miss their strength in battle. Eric watches. I almost feel guilty about this, he says. I know, Strand. Even if they make it in one piece, the locals would tear them apart. Not literally, of course, but well, maybe literally. I might join them. Go if you wish. Then I will, he says. He throws on his pack and soon catches up to the refugees. Okay, let's get into that hero's tent. Okay, it's time to rest. Get Irsa in there. She is weak. We gotta get her stronger. +2 to drawing aggro. Ooh, who is the toughest of them all? Well, I guess we only have Morgar or Bercy. Let's give it to Morgar. Okay. And time to visit the market. I have 30 renown, so that would be 20. That would be enough. Sounds good. Okay, let's go look back at the heroes. Oh, we got Gris out of action. I could take Luden out and put in Gris. Luden wasn't so bad, to be honest. It was Irsa, I think, was kind of useless. Yeah, I don't know. Yrsa wasn't... I mean, it is good to have a ranged fighter, I guess, but... +2 to armor. That's pretty good. -2 to draw and aggro. No, he doesn't need that. We need armor. -2 to draw and aggro. Nobody's there for it. What about Yrsa? No, no good. +2 will per kill. +1 to armor, +1 to strength. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we've exhausted all options here, haven't we? Okay, you hear a shout echo on the wind. A standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are headed your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. You must be with Vognir. Vognir didn't make it. You're serious, it's getting grim out here, but didn't expect that. You're flying the Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfar in charge there? I'm Fasolt. Ulfar is still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vognir. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never came through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way. We came here. Ridgehorn, the fort on the bay. That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another damned invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. Wait a godless minute. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Arborang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Who the Fane is this? Nobody. Not one to worry about anyway. Luden's head swivels in your direction, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you, Fasolt? I'm supposed to offer any support you need. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? We're going to Ridgehorn. You're coming. I'll have my Varl fall in line. Yours to command, Hakon. Are you insane? He just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grofheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Luden up for a moment. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it, and so will my father. Besides, you need my help and my fighters. If I go, So do Irsa and Bersi. Luden's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Mulger can't contain a chuckle. Ha! The prince has courage. Whether you're a sapling, Grafine, do whatever you like, Luden. Oh, I think we're going to lose him. I don't know how to... Or we're going to lose his men. We don't care about Luden too much, but we're going to lose his men. Paint me the villain, Hakon. What do I care? I'm sick of you being the only one to do as he pleases in this alliance. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Okay, we're gonna walk away from this. Because we can't attack the prince. You curse and threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. If Luden stays, so do Fasolt's warriors. They join the caravan. Score! I think that's a score. Mulgar finds you, this time in a hurry. I found out what's wrong with this sick Varl, he says, clutching his gut. Ate some of it myself, he says. Food's not poisoned, but it is spoiled. Bad fish. And getting more so. Ugh, wish I didn't just think about that. We must have got it from the merchants back near Verfell, he says. Mixed it in with the good stuff. Could have messed up as much as half our supply. What do you want to do? I think dump everything that could be unsafe. Mogir nods, pointing out, that's a massive portion, and adds, I don't think they did it on purpose for what it's worth. The tainted food is tossed down a hill where it won't attract attention. Mogir returns, saying, taken care of, but we've got a lot of ill fighters, at least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Tell them to avoid fighting until they recover. 45 days of supplies? Okay. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones, so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. It does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Mogger near the front of the caravan. Suddenly black rocks are whizzing past your head. What the hell is this? You shout. Mogger shakes his head. The stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Get behind the shield, banger, shouts Mogger as you approach for a fight. 742. Or 747. Let's go for formations. Let's see how this shapes up. Okay, Irsa, Fasolt. We could get all the tough guys in the group now. Let's do it that way. Get Gris up, Fasolt. I don't think Bersi is all that tough. Okay. Well, Bersi actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we've got them flanked. They're little guys too. Oh, they retreat. How interesting. They do seem kind of wimpy, though. I think we're gonna slaughter these guys. You got these fuckers surrounded now. Skadoosh! And we gotta get this guy in a more relevant position. Oh, that wasn't a good skill. Oh, we lost the fucking dude? And we haven't even dropped one of these motherfuckers yet? It's time to drop one of these fucking cocksucking motherfucker two-time bitches here. Yeah, time for you bitches to take it. Take it. I think it's time to press the advantage for sure. Cool, he's a big guy. He's a big guy. Gotta kill that big motherfucker first. Oh, really? You could reach me from there? Uh-oh. That's not good. Motherfucker. Okay. Okay, maybe he should be attacking somebody else. Oh shit. Okay, we should be okay here. Okay, it's getting close. Motherfucking two-time bitch. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Okay, we gotta rest up now. What in the depths are these, you wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers? Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of the brush, throwing itself upon the yokes attached to the treasure cart. Surprised, Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock and a sheer drop stopped suddenly by a low growl. The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused ox still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gunnulf, one hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree trunk. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding onto tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force toward the edge. Too late, the others lunge toward the cart just as it topples over the side. At the last moment you let go, but Gunnulf does not. Oh, shit. That's bad. That sucks. No! Cries the old Varl. The cart plummets and flips over rocks along the way, tossing its contents across the snow in a shower of golden gore. The yokes and the dredge are torn to shreds. Gunnulf lies motionless, his limbs splayed at unnatural angles. Following the shock of Gunnulf's death, you find yourself wondering why that dredge went after the yokes in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now laying at the bottom of the cliff. With few options, you settle on lowering a man by rope into the valley. He shouts that the battered body of Gunnulf is definitely dead, and with their combined weight the rope won't hold. The gold is scattered across the rocks and too far to reach anyway. You face the fact that it has become a complete loss. A day later, you're back on the march with nothing to show for it. Boy, that was bad. Well, I think this is a pretty good time to stop, and we will pick it up in the next episode, as always. Thanks for watching.